name's Marietta Mehanni, and this week's Aqua Tip is playing around with a twisting action, but with one foot on the bottom of the pool. The other foot is going to be lifted, so you're going to have your knee bent at 90 degrees, your foot out away from your body. So if your leg's in here, you won't feel it. So you're going to be out here, and you're twisting with the hands. So this is what it looks like. Notice how far apart the hands are when I do it. Notice how much turbulence there is. So white water is what you're aiming for this exercise. So fingers are wide open, hands going in and out, so it's that motion. Notice how my elbows stay bent the entire time. So it's not straight arms, it's too long a lever to match the shortened lever of the leg. So if my arms are long, the movement slows down and I lose effectiveness. And what I want to feel is the resistance in the water against the inner and the outer thigh as I do this. Now, my standing leg can stay still, so it's on the bottom of the pool with the foot just moving in and out as the movement happens, or I can hop on that leg a little bit. So it's going to be determined a little bit by what you're trying to achieve. But also, if you're having your clients that have got issues with their knees, allow them to hop a little bit for this exercise. Now, as you do this exercise, you can also add a turn. Now, you have to turn in the opposite direction. So if I've got my right leg up and I'm doing the twist, it makes sense to turn to my left. If I do it the other way, it feels like I'm going backwards and it's awkward. So it's awkward, it doesn't feel good, I don't want to turn, and I'm not one of those instructors that goes, you know, that's harder, so let's do it that way. For me, if it's awkward, I tend to find, in my experience that is, that people don't adhere, they don't commit to the exercise anymore, and they just get over and done with. Whereas I want people to commit. I want their hands open, I want them creating turbulence and pushing that leg in and out while they turn so they don't look like this. I don't want that leg to move just that much. I want that leg to move all the way in and all the way out as they turn. So it's better that you pick a move that makes more sense. So if you're moving the right leg in and out, you turn left. You move your left leg in and out, you turn right. Now what's cool is that the more the leg moves in and out, the more the arms have to work in opposition to create that movement pattern, the more your abdominal muscles activate. So for all those clients that say, oh, give me an ab exercise, none of these water crunches, they don't work. They work on land, but not in the pool. This is excellent, and it's more functional because your abdominals really work when you're in an upright position. So great little exercise. It can certainly get your heart rate up. You can use one side and then something in the middle, then the other side. I like to use it with some fun music, and you can certainly use it with Latin music because it works really well with that type of music. And that's this week's Aqua Tip. Demonstrating the one leg twisting action is relatively easy. All you have to do is lift up one leg and move the arms from side to side. Clearly, there's a bit of balance required. So one of the cool things about teaching Aqua is even though you're not getting the exact same experience that your clients are getting in the pool, you're also getting a workout of your own that's a little different and requires a bit of balance, right? So leg up, leg in, out, in, out. Now, watch what I'm doing with my body. I'm pushing. So it's push, 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 push. Not jarring my spine or anything, but what I'm trying to demonstrate is effort that's required to force the leg through the water and the arms. So if you're just doing it like this, it's highly unlikely that they'll know how to push their arms effectively through the water and also get that great workout that they can get the torso and the leg. Demonstrate that the foot is away from the leg. So after you've done a couple of these demonstrations, explain that there's actually, you know, a thigh length away from the body. Otherwise, the foot will come in and they'll make it a lot that will make the exercise a lot easier. And then your fingers are wide apart. Make sure that your palms are turning in the opposite direction to where the leg is going. So it's a push-pull. Then when you want to demonstrate the twist, remember, you're going the opposite way, okay, so you're turning the opposite way. Or if you want to make it easier for your class, you can turn around, so you have your back to them, and then demonstrate the way you want them to move around the water. You're going to have to hop a little bit as you do that, and I much prefer to give a quick demonstration, just even 3/4 of the way around, rather than no demonstration and teaching this business, because I want people to get it quickly. I want to move on. I want to get on to the next piece of choreography or next move without the whole class trying to understand cryptic messages like this, you know, especially if they've never done my class before. So just make sure that you get the leg up nice and high. As you do this, you might need to practice this a little bit in front of the mirror to see what you're doing, and then you'll have great effectiveness with that move with your class. That's this week's Aqua Tip.